Obviously before you fly any helicopter you've got to go through it and do certain checks. You open the door, you look inside and you look round for any loose objects. The classic one is this one. Is if that's loose, if that's been kicked over and you turn steeply and it rolls over it and knocks you on the head, you'll know about it. So you're looking around for any loose objects in there. You then come to here, check that that is locked. You then go to your fuel drains. That's first of all draining the filter and then draining the main tank, obviously to get any condensation and bits of muck out of it. And have a quick look in here. We can take this cover off but we can see inside it, and we have a look round for any leaking pipes. In there's the oil tank, sorry not the oil tank, the oil cooler, and I don't know whether you know but the air's sucked in there and drawn up and pulled out of there. Always make sure that this is tight. There we check this. This is to tell you whether the filter bowl and the filter is getting checked, and there's a little thing that pops up in there, but obviously that's okay. And then climb up here and just basically have a look round and make sure there's no wear in any of the links. And just grab each link like that and just twist them slightly. And just making sure that all the little split pins are in. Make sure that these big clips are in. And then we turn the blade to the front. Check that there's oil there. If that's full of oil, that's no good, because if there's fuel getting into the oil system, it'll just fill it up. So you've got to have this reading at half, and obviously when it gets down to there it won't sum in. Pull this plug, mag plug. Make sure that there's no big lumps on it. There's just half a gear stuck on top of that one.
Half an engine.
Yeah, half an engine. While we're in here, we check that there's hydraulic fuel there, hydraulic oil, sorry. There's gearbox oil there. And we just have a quick look round. I'll spin the freewheel clutch there just to make sure it feels alright, and have a general look round. Again, checking. I always check for them, mate, sir. Split
pins.
I found one, you know, one day with no split pin in it.
Yeah.
And
not good.
Not good. And that looks okay. Close the hatches as we go around, in case you forget them, like I have done in the past. Another mag plug there. Make sure there's oil in it. In fact, I'll tell you what I'll do, I might just put a drop of oil in there. I think it'll leave it. One of the first things I should have done, take these off. If you do a walk round in the same sequence, and normally that's my first job, I always take them
You
off.
don't forget now.
But because I started talking to you, so I can blame you see.
Nice one.
Right, make sure that's back on. Pull that out, that's the engine oil mag plug. Make sure there's no out on there. And believe it or not, if you tap the pipes, can you see that now? Right, that means that
It's chaffing.
well, it could be hitting somewhere, not necessarily. And we can just have a quick look. Have a look at that right on this side. You should also, as well, when I always rattle this, just have a look at free play, backlashing gears. Check tension on these, and just flick these pipes to make sure that these, we've had one of these great ones.
Hydraulic.
Yeah, it were that repair still on it. I think it's right on this side. Well, the pipe didn't break, it was just a clip. Rattle these, make sure these are nice and stiff. Right, tail rotor now. Give it a bit of a pull and a shove. Again, just tap these pipes. I always do that and make sure there's no excessive backlashing in the gearbox. Obviously check the oil. A lot of checks that you do in one of these, if somebody asks you to write them down, right, I'm just checking for any free play in there. If somebody asks you to write them down, you'd be hard work, because I do a lot. I'm just checking stuff, like oil levels, I check anyway. Automatically. So you can see how it's sitting that one there. They've can't washed it,
Right.
and when they can't wash them, they fire them up, and they put water and detergent. No, they can't wash it. It's right. What they do, they fire water and a detergent in it as
Right.
it's closing down.
Right. So,
Right. Well, sorry, they don't know. They wind it over.
Right.
And what it does, it takes all the sootiness off the blades
Right.
because they're not aerodynamically efficient.
Right.
Right. Again, just checking these out. I'll put it. In fact, I think I have a tyre wrap.
Turbines there.
Yeah.
That's mine over there, that genset.
Is it?
Under that white cover, yeah.
All right.
I've got a Rolls Royce Nimbus as well. Helicopter engine.
Right.
I run up on ground run.